stop looking at the goals. The goals don't matter anymore. In 2025, the real rivalry between Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo isn't happening on a soccer field. It is happening in a boardroom. On one side, you have the king of cash, a man who earns $660,000 every single day. A man who just became the first billionaire footballer in history. On the other side, you have the king of equity. A man who didn't just sign a contract, he bought a piece of the league itself. A man who is quietly building a portfolio that could eventually make him richer than the entire club he plays for. Today, we aren't counting Ballon d'Ors. We are counting assets. $1.4 billion versus $850 million. Who is actually winning the war for wealth? The answer might terrify you. Welcome to the Billionaire Wars. To understand this battle, you have to understand that these two men have completely opposite strategies. Cristiano Ronaldo is playing the cash game. His strategy is simple: maximum liquidity. He went to Saudi Arabia to secure the largest salary in the history of sports, $225 million a year. He uses that cash to build a physical empire of hotels, hair clinics, and luxury real estate. He wants money he can touch. Lionel Messi is playing the ownership game. When he went to Miami, he took a pay cut. He only makes about $20 million on paper. But in the fine print, he secured ownership stakes, revenue sharing with Apple, and equity in the team. He doesn't want a paycheck, he wants the company. It is the classic battle: the tycoon versus the investor. The Sultan versus the Silicon Valley CEO. In the next 15 minutes, we are going to break down every single dollar of these massive fortunes. We will expose the secret details of Ronaldo's Saudi contract that the media ignored. We will take you inside Messi's $50 million venture capital firm in San Francisco. We will compare their car collections, their private jets, and their watch collections. And at the very end, we will answer the ultimate question. If Ronaldo stopped playing today, would Messi's investments eventually overtake him? Or is the gap simply too big to close? Buckle up. This is the financial breakdown of the two most powerful athletes on Earth. Let's start with the most expensive signature in human history: Cristiano Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia. When Ronaldo signed with Al Nassr, most people just saw a headline. They missed the details. According to reports in 2025, his new contract extension, until 2027, is worth roughly 200 million euros per year. Let's break that down, because the human brain actually struggles to understand this much money. Every single month, $16.6 million hits his account. Every week he makes nearly $4 million. Every single day he wakes up, he is $547,000 richer. To put that in perspective, by the time you finish watching this 25-minute video, Ronaldo will have earned roughly $9,500. He makes more money while he sleeps than the average American doctor makes in a month. But the genius part of this deal isn't the salary. It is the expenses. Reports state that his contract includes a clause where the club covers his private jet expenses, valued at nearly $5 million a year. He lives completely for free. This is the cash flow strategy perfectly executed. He extracts maximum liquidity from the oil economy with zero overhead. Now, look at Messi. On paper, he looks poor compared to Ronaldo. His base salary at Inter Miami is reported to be around $60 million. If this was just a salary war, Ronaldo wins easily. But Messi isn't playing for a salary. He is playing for equity. When Messi moved to the MLS, he executed a move that hasn't been seen since Michael Jordan signed with Nike. He partnered with Apple. His contract includes a revenue-sharing agreement on the MLS season pass. Think about the difference. Ronaldo gets paid by a club. Messi gets paid by the subscribers. As the league grows, Messi's paycheck grows. He essentially owns a royalty on the sport of soccer in the United States. Furthermore, reports indicate his deal includes a 10% ownership stake in Inter Miami itself. In 2025, Inter Miami is valued at over $1 billion. That means Messi's 10% slice is worth $100 million, and he hasn't even spent $1 to buy it. Ronaldo chose the guaranteed cash. Messi chose the uncapped potential. So, who won this round? In the short term, Ronaldo is the clear winner. He has more liquid cash in the bank today. He is the first footballer to ever reach billionaire status purely from earnings, with a net worth of $1.4 billion in 2025. However, Messi's strategy is a long game. By owning equity in a U.S. franchise and partnering with Apple, his wealth is tied to the American economy. If the MLS doubles in value over the next decade, Messi's wealth doubles with it. Ronaldo's salary will eventually stop when he retires. Messi's equity will pay him forever. Now, let's look at where that money goes. Ronaldo invests in things you can touch. He is building a physical empire. His flagship business is the Pestana CR7 hotel chain. This is not a licensing deal. It is a 50-50 partnership. He has hotels in Lisbon, Madrid, New York, and Marrakech. And in 2027, he is opening a massive new property in Paris. These are prime real estate assets that appreciate every year. But he didn't stop at hotels. He noticed that men are obsessed with two things, their hair and their health. So he cornered the market. He owns Insparia, a hair transplant clinic with over 12 locations across Spain and Portugal. This is a cash cow. He also bought into Bionic, a personalized supplement company that uses blood tests to create vitamins. And most recently, he invested in Vista Alegre, buying 10% of the famous porcelain company. Ronaldo's portfolio is traditional, European, and luxury. He buys buildings, clinics, and heritage brands. Messi, on the other hand, operates like a tech CEO. He doesn't just buy buildings. He buys the future. His secret weapon is a venture capital firm called Playtime, based in San Francisco. Through this company, Messi invests in high-growth tech startups. He owns shares in Matchday, a massive gaming platform, and AC Momento, a football app. But his biggest move came in 2024 when he launched Maz Plus. This is his hydration drink designed to compete directly with Prime and Gatorade. If this brand captures even 1% of the U.S. market, it could be worth hundreds of millions. And finally, he has gone Hollywood. In late 2024, he launched 525 Rosario. This is a production company headquartered in Miami and Los Angeles. He partnered with the producers of Ted Lasso to create movies and TV shows. While Ronaldo is building hotels in Europe, Messi is building software and movies in America. The contrast gets even sharper in their latest moves. In late 2025, Ronaldo announced a major investment in Perplexity AI, a rival to ChatGPT. He is betting on artificial intelligence. Meanwhile, Messi is betting on content. His production company, 525 Rosario, is already developing unscripted documentaries and commercials for other athletes. Ronaldo wants to own the technology. Messi wants to own the story. Two geniuses, two completely different portfolios. We know how they make it. Now let's look at how they convert cash into assets you can drive. Ronaldo's car collection is estimated to be worth over $23 million. His strategy here is volume and hype. He buys modern hypercars that scream wealth. He owns multiple Bugattis, including the ultra-rare 110, valued at nearly $9 million. He owns McLarens, Ferraris, and Rolls-Royces. His garage looks like a Dubai showroom. Messi, however, has a different approach. He doesn't want the most cars. He wants the rarest car. In 2016, a 1957 Ferrari 335S Spider Scaglietti went up for auction in Paris. It is one of the rarest cars on the planet. It sold for a staggering $36 million. While it has never been officially confirmed, it is widely believed in the collector car world that the secret buyer was Lionel Messi, outbidding Ronaldo for the prize. Think about that. One single car in Messi's garage is worth more than Ronaldo's entire fleet combined. Ronaldo buys depreciating modern luxury. Messi buys appreciating historical art on wheels. The battle for supremacy continues at 30,000 feet. If you are building a global empire, time is your most valuable asset. You cannot wait in security lines. Ronaldo owns a Gulfstream G650, one of the fastest and most luxurious private jets in the world, valued at nearly $65 million. But remember the genius of his Saudi contract. Al Nasser reportedly covers the operational costs of his private travel, saving him nearly $5 million a year. He owns the asset, but someone else pays the bills. Messi owns a customized Gulfstream 5, valued around $15 million. It's famous for having the names of his children, Tiago, Matteo, and Kiro, painted on the stairs. It is less flashy than Ronaldo's, but it is the workhorse that shuttles him between his businesses in Miami, Barcelona, and Argentina. And finally, the ultimate portable wealth, watches. Ronaldo's watch collection is legendary for being loud. He wears pieces by Frank Muller and Jacob & Co. that are entirely covered in diamonds, some valued at over $1.5 million each. He even has a business partnership with Jacob & Company to produce his own line. Messi prefers understated investment-grade pieces from Patek Philippe, watches that quiet billionaires recognize, but the average person might miss. Even in how they spend, their personalities shine through. Ronaldo is look at me. Messi is, if you know, you know. So, after 25 minutes of analyzing contracts, portfolios, and assets, who is winning the billionaire war? If we stop the clock right now, in 2025, Cristiano Ronaldo is the undisputed financial champion. His strategy of maximizing liquid cash has worked perfectly. With a net worth of $1.4 billion, he has nearly double the wealth of Messi. His Saudi contract is the greatest financial heist in the history of sports, and his physical business empire in Europe is solid as a rock. He is the king of cash. But history is not written in a day. Lionel Messi is playing a different game. At $850 million, he is not far behind. By planting his flag in America, securing equity in an MLS franchise, and partnering with Apple, He has attached his financial future to the largest economy on Earth. Ronaldo is richer today, but Messi owns the assets that could be worth 10 times more tomorrow. The debate on the field is over, but the battle in the boardroom has just begun. Now, I want to hear from you. You've seen the numbers. You've seen the strategies. If you had to bet your own life savings on just one of these business empires over the next 10 years, which one are you choosing? The Saudi cash of CR7 or the American equity of Messi? Let me know your choice down in the comments below. Thanks for watching.